Hey, good people, we are back in studio. I'm so excited. We've been away for like how many minutes? We've been away for like 2 months and we're back in studio and we're so excited. Back to HerSpace. This is Edna Thiongombugwa, your host, and this is HerSpace. HerSpace Podcast is all about mothers in different spaces. We illuminate on the power of moms in different spaces. Mothers who are acing it at home, mothers who are acing it in politics, mothers who are acing it in boardrooms, moms who are in sports, moms who are staying at home and looking after their babies and doing a great job because they work, guys. Moms who are in all different places across the country. Women who are doing it. Women who are making a difference. That's what we do here at HerSpace, and we are so excited to be back. This is episode 34. Oh, let's clap for ourselves. 34. Yay. And thank you so much to all the people who support us. We're so excited. And we hope you're sharing, liking, and subscribing. Please hit the subscribe button and set it so that it can be reminding you. Our episodes come to you every Wednesday at 11 a.m. Karibuni sana, and thank you so much for all the support. Today we have a special guest in studio, all the way from America. Woo, dollars in the room. As you can see, the Beyonce look. Hey, Joy, is that a leg or what? Please, Juma, you cannot be looking. You know, Juma is still single. No confusion. He has a girl.
Yes.
We are hoping. But please, no confusion today. Okay, please focus on my face, not the leg. So, karibu sana, Jey.
Thank you so much.
Joy says she wants to be Jey.
Yes.
Miss Jey Osborne.
Yes.
All the way from America. You know, the summer bunnies are here.
The summer
They are
bunnies.
burning their dollars like
tell
what?
you.
So are you taking us after here because not going back to America with dollars?
You leave them all here in Kenya. In 254. Yeah?
In 254.
254 to natural
And after
dollars,
Nairobi
hapo.
unaenda wapi? Up country ni wapi?
Wait, up country ni
Mommy's home is
Makueni.
Makueni.
Yes, Machakos
Makueni. Who is the governor of Makueni? Please. Makueni, here we come.
Makueni.
Diaspora is coming. You don't even know your governor. Who is your governor?
Hey,
Oh my
shame.
God. Shame. That governor, please. And you know there's a future woman rep
Yes,
of Makueni County.
Makueni County.
Tunakuja the Fast and the Furious with
Yes.
dollars and, you know, and just celebrating mothers out there.
Mothers out there.
Exactly.
Mothers out
I
there.
can't wait to meet your mom on Saturday.
Oh, you're going to
Yeah.
love my mom.
Oh
She's
my
an amazing
God.
woman.
And we're going to give her a shout out today. But
Yes.
first, I want you to introduce yourself.
Okay.
Joyce Wambua Osborne is the
Yes.
author of this beautiful book called Seasons of Me. Hey, I love the confidence. A journey of learning and unlearning. And we're going to talk about the book a little bit, but we're going to talk about you. We're going to talk about your motherhood journey in your life to just encourage someone out there who has, you know, like who could be walking your journey or who would be hoping to start to
Yeah.
walk a journey like yours. So look at that camera, introduce yourself to our viewers.
Yes. First of all, let me thank you
Karibu.
and your crew for having me here.
Karibu
I love
sana.
the studio.
Thank
Very good
you.
energy. You have an
Yay.
amazing team.
Thank you.
Yeah,
HerSpace
so-
team, yay!
Yes. So my name is Joyce Wambua Osborne. I'm a lover of life. I enjoy traveling. This year alone, I've been to 6 countries.
Ooh,
Yeah.
girl.
So yes.
These dollars are hot. Please, Mimi.
No, I love to explore. You
Yeah,
know,
that's nice.
I love to be in spaces where I fit in, not where I squeeze in. I know who I am. You know, I've worked so much on myself to make sure I'm in good spaces, to make sure I'm a quality person, so I can attract quality people.
Love that.
And I love to dance. You know,
Are we
that's
going to dance a little bit?
Yes.
Married to satisfy the nice baby. Okay, so what try?
Yeah. So I love to dance. I've come to know the things that bring me joy, and I try to do more of those. There's a book called Die with Zero.
Oh.
And it's by a guy called Bill, I forget his last name, but it talks about knowing your positive experiences and doing more of those. So I've become really good in knowing what are my positive experiences, what experiences bring me joy, and do more of those. And dancing is one of them.
I love that.
Yeah, but other than that, I have a few roles. I'm a mother.
Yay. That's role number one.
Yes, I have a few roles. I'm a mom. I have 2 boys. They're young adults. They're really good kids. They work very, very hard. They're very compassionate and kind. And I see them doing greater things. My older one, he's pursuing his master's.
Already at 23.
Yes, he's doing psychology, and he actually wants to come and open a clinic here in Kenya.
That's
one time.
amazing. We need that.
Yeah, they have their roots here in Kenya. I've been bringing my kids here since they were very young.
Okay.
So they're very connected with their roots. And my younger one, he's pursuing his bachelor's degree in Japan.
Hey, girl.
Yeah.
You guys are so global.
Yeah, my kids
The Wambuas.
The Wambuas, but Wambuas Battalion.
Well, the
That's how
Wambua
we call
battalion
ourselves,
is going global.
Yes.
Wow.
Me and my siblings, I grew up, I have 6 siblings, so we have I come from a big family.
Oh, nice.
So I have the role of a mom.
Yeah.
I always say there's who I am as a person, and then there's the roles I have. I'm not a mom. It's a role I play, and I'm very happy to play that role. But I'm also in the field of finance.
Okay. Yeah, that's what surprised me about you. Like finance.
Yeah, I don't look more like a math person.
I respect you.
People say accountants are boring. Am I
know
boring?
you're not. Your vibes.
Yeah. I hear that. Oh, you're an auditor, you're an accountant. Accountants are boring.
I
and
know,
I'm
like
no,
we
we are
fear
not.
them.
No, we're good. We're good. So I've always loved numbers since I was young. I knew that I was going to work with numbers.
Oh my gosh,
Ever since
numbers.
I was young.
Oh my God, numbers were not my thing.
It was always my strong strong part, and I stuck with it.
Awesome.
So it's working. So I'm gonna stick with it. So
I respect that.
Yeah, I ended up going to KU. I did my BCom.
Okay.
Yeah, and then a few years ago I did my CPA.
You did CPA when you're in the States?
I did my CPA in the US. Yeah.
Online?
Well, you study online and then you go and take the courses, the exams. Yeah, in like a room. It was very difficult.
Which were the CASNEB exams?
No.
Oh,
they have the US one. Yeah, I'm not
okay.
taking the Kenyan one. So it's a CPA for US.
Look at me. I even thought CPA is something for Kenya.
No. So you get 18 months to do all parts, these 4 parts.
Up to K.
Where we don't have K.
Okay.
We just have 4 parts of CPA.
Okay.
I think K stands for CPA Kenya, right?
I
Isn't the
thought so,
K
because
stand for that?
Kenyans get the CPA K, and then you know that now you're the top.
Yeah, so I didn't start my CPA journey here.
Okay.
I'm not so familiar with how it's done here.
Okay.
But in the US, you have 4
So
parts.
you when you finish, you're called Chartered Public Accountant.
Yes, CPA, Certified Public Accountant.
Public Accountant.
And, I get to have those 3 letters after my name.
Well done. So it's Joyce Wambua Osborne, MBA, CPA,
and now author.
Oh, wow. Well done. Oh, titles.
Yeah.
Tutaweka hapo. Please do, but kwa hiyo episode, weka titles. Me, I respect titles.
You work very hard for those 3 letters. And, I'm very proud of my achievements. And I say you should wear your blessings well.
You should.
I don't downplay my blessings.
No, you shouldn't.
God has blessed me.
Yes.
And I have worked very hard. So I wear my blessings well with pride.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, I love America. To apologize.
No.
We are sorry.
No, why are you sorry?
We are not sorry.
No, we are not sorry.
We're not sorry. We've worked.
We've worked hard. Nothing has been handed to me. I worked very hard for it. So I feel like putting my MBA and CPA after my name, it's not something someone is giving me. It's something I've earned it.
Interesting.
I have earned it,
Because I have never put it in my name, and I think I should.
You should. You own it. You're not
MBA.
bragging about it.
And I did my MBA back in 2005.
So why don't you put it after your name?
And it was hard, sweetie.
Let me tell you.
Because I had to do those finance courses and I didn't like them.
It's
management
difficult.
accounts.
Yeah.
Finance management.
Yeah.
Those courses stressed me. I had to do tutorials
Yeah.
and go to the main course. I mean, I had to pay double. Yeah, but I passed. Thank God.
You should put your title after your name.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Guys, please, Kenyans, let's not apologize.
Why?
Let's put the titles properly. Yes, because we
agreed.
earn them. And well done.
Thank you.
Karibu sana.
Thank
Welcome to
you.
the studio. That's
Yes.
a powerful introduction.
Thank you.
And your latest now is the authoring.
Yes.
And we are launching this book on Saturday.
This Saturday.
Oh,
yes.
at the Pride in
Yes.
Westlands.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
we're gonna put the notice for people to continue purchasing the
Yes.
the tickets.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
It's not easy to write a book.
It's been a 4-year journey.
Yeah. And that's what I love about this because we're always talking about mothers and how mothers are doing a lot.
Yes.
Like we wear so many hats. We're like
do.
in studio, we are working, we are mothering, we are authoring.
Yeah.
Yeah. And a lot of people ask me, how do mothers do it?
Yeah.
How did you do it?
It's a lot of trying to balance and manage my time. But there were also times it was overwhelming and I had to pause writing the book and focus on other things. But I've always multitasked. And
Yes.
I don't even know whether that's a good thing, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes they say you just need to focus on one thing until you finish.
Yeah.
But I've always been a person who's always thinking of what am I going to do next, you know, personal growth,
Yeah.
self-development. So I find time. I manage my time very well, but I also have a great team.
Yeah.
I don't do it alone.
Yeah.
There's so many people
power
behind the
of the
scenes,
team,
who are making sure I'm where I need to be, who are doing things, doing some research for me, who was putting things together for me so I can show up here correctly.
Exactly.
So it's a team.
Yeah,
It's
I love
a team.
that. Yeah. The power of a team and to be able to delegate a little.
Yeah.
Get some people to support you so that you do what you love
Yeah,
best.
yeah,
And
delegate.
you're efficient.
Yes, because we're doing a lot. I mean, I
Yeah.
have a full-time job,
Yeah.
you know, in a chemical company. You know, I'm a mom. You're always a mom. You know, the book thing is a big project for me.
Yes.
And this project has been going on for 5 years now. I just launched it in the US in August.
Okay.
So it's a baby. This is my new baby.
It's your new
here.
baby, yeah.
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 And then, you know, other businesses that I try to do, you know, so I'm always thinking of ways to elevate myself and
Yeah.
just make sure I'm in good spaces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. So today we want to celebrate your mom because
Yes.
in this podcast we celebrate
Yes.
our mothers.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, and because we see mothers they've done so much. So I wrote my book, Tea with Mom, Stories of Mothers.
Yes.
It's over here. So I
Wow.
wrote it to celebrate mothers.
Yes.
So what I did is because I couldn't just talk about my own mom, I asked people to
This is amazing.
I know.
Yeah,
So I asked people
congratulations.
thank you. So I asked
Yeah.
people to give me stories of their moms.
Yeah,
And people
wow.
sent beautiful stories about their mothers.
Wow.
And we found that it is very universal.
Yes.
Because we got people from the US, people from the UK, and now here. And everybody was just talking about the same things.
Yes.
About how amazing their moms are.
Yes.
So I always like when people come to my podcast to allow them to give a shout out to their mom.
Yeah.
But what is it that you can say about your mom? What are some of the
there's
things
so-
you learned from her?
Yeah, there's so much I can say about my mom.
What's her name?
My mom is called Sarah.
Oh, hi, Sarah.
Yeah, hi, Mama.
What can you tell her? Give her a shout out.
Yeah, Mama, how are you? Wende ata, unase wimusio. I love that. Yeah, and you know, I love you very much. You and Dad really have raised me to be the woman I am today. I'm very, very thankful for the structure you gave me and the stability you gave me and the fact that you instilled, you know, kindness and hard work and compassion and love in me and just you showing me and letting me know that I was enough. You know, so Mama, Nasa na Sunday.
Yay! Awesome.
Yeah.
Mama Joy. Yeah,
Yes.
Miss Sarah.
Miss Sarah.
We honor you. We appreciate
Yeah.
you. Look at the amazing woman you brought up.
Yeah.
And look at how she's now transforming the world.
Yes.
Well done, Mama.
Yeah.
We appreciate you and we honor you.
Yeah, she's amazing. Growing up, my mom was the homemaker. She worked very hard at home.
Wow.
To make sure me and my 6 siblings.
That's a lot of kids.
It was a lot of kids. My father worked outside the home. We lived in Langata. And
City girl.
yes, we lived in Langata. And, my mom, she was the constant.
Yeah.
Every morning to make sure our clothes are ironed for school. We ate breakfast. We had done our homework. We went to school looking presentable. We were in a good emotional space. We were loved.
Yeah.
And my parents showed it. We didn't really hear that, oh, my daughter, I love you. But they showed it.
Yeah.
Not only
that was their way of loving.
they loved us in their way. And we felt it, yeah?
And that's the most important.
Yeah, we felt it. We knew we were loved,
Yeah, that's cool.
with 6 siblings. But she was the anchor, and she was also the disciplinary.
Kichapo
Mom,
iko.
tulikuwa tunachapwa na slippers.
Okay.
Nakwambia she would not miss. You're there and mgeni
Inafika.
amekuja, like a visitor is there drinking soda and you're there looking at the visitor like unataka upewe soda. Mom, please let me just say this story. Like that slippers, you don't even know how it would get to you.
Behave yourself.
Behave. So we were raised in very disciplined. It was a strict home. I saw a lot of partnership between my parents.
Oh, nice.
My dad being the provider and the protector, and my mom being the nurturer, the one making sure the kids are getting
Showing
the
love.
love and they're doing what they need to do. A lot of support home. And that was a good childhood. When I look back, I'm like, wow, we really had a good childhood. We were very sheltered, like away from any dangers of the world. Even by the time I'm going to campus, I'm still very naive.
Yes.
Yeah. So that was a good home. Very loving, very compassionate.
Amazing.
Nurturing.
Well done, Mr. and Mrs. Wambua.
Yeah, Mr. and Mrs.
Mr. and Mrs. Wambua, you did it well.
My dad is in heaven now, but
may he rest in
we lost
peace.
him in 2019.
Oh.
Yeah, but he did an amazing job raising 7 kids and taking care of my mom and showing my mom love and respect. So it really showed us like how a man should be.
Oh, that's
a real man
cool.
should be with his family. And I think that looking back, I'm like, wow, we didn't know, but just living in that homestead and just seeing that, I think it was a lesson, for us to know how a man should treat you just by seeing how he treated my mom.
Wow, that's awesome and well done.
Yeah.
So thanks a lot, Joy, for that.
Yeah.
And we totally honor your parents and may Daddy continue resting well.
Amen.
He did a good job.
Oh, he did an
and we continue
amazing
to see
job.
his results.
Thank you.
Down here.
Yeah.
Now, you wrote this book to talk a lot about your journey.
Yes.
So I had a little bit when we met about your journey, and I think the key lessons that I picked in terms of most of the things that I see from your journey is a lot of courage.
Oh, thank you.
A lot of courage. You're courageous,
Thank
and
you.
you've really been resilient, and you've grown. You've grown so much,
have,
and
yes.
you're thriving.
Thank you.
And you've been able to overcome a lot of challenges through your journey.
Yeah.
So I think today, because we don't have so much time, you can tell us just a little bit about especially your motherhood journey.
Yes.
Leaving this country pregnant, in an advanced pregnancy,
Yeah.
landing in the US.
Yeah.
And, just a little bit about what you have said in the book.
Yeah.
And I'm sure a lot of people will want to pick up the book and read now more, because the whole detail is in the book.
Yeah,
But you can
yeah.
share a little bit about how, the foundations of motherhood for you were tough.
Yeah. so seeing my mom being an amazing mom to these 7 children,
Yes.
I desired that.
Yeah.
I wanted to one day be a mom and be in a nuclear family.
Yes.
Where you have your
Have
husband,
your own family,
you have
yeah.
like just my dad never had other wives.
Yes.
It was just my mom. And he made it very clear, this is my wife, I love my wife.
Wow, that's
so
cool.
yeah, we never saw disrespect or any other women or anybody. No, it was just my mom.
Wow.
So I admired that.
Yes.
As a little girl.
Yeah.
I wanted one day to be a mother. So when the opportunity came, I found myself pregnant. It wasn't planned.
Yes.
I was very young. But I had just finished Kenyatta University. So I'm thinking to myself, I think I'm ready to be a mom. I have a job.
But you had gotten a job in Nairobi.
Yeah, there was
Okay.
a company called Simba Telecom. I don't know if
Okay.
anybody remembers it.
Oh, yeah.
Back in the day, they used to sell phones. So I was working there. I finished Kenyatta University. I've done with my BCom. I've graduated. And I had dated my boyfriend all throughout Kenyatta University.
Okay.
Before university, 4 years university, and after university,
Okay.
then we get pregnant.
Okay.
But I'm young, but I'm ready to be a mom.
Yes.
I've seen what my mom and my dad does, and I'm desiring that.
Yes.
I feel ready. But my boyfriend at that time, he's not ready.
Okay.
Because we are young, and I think like women, we mature
Faster.
faster. We might be ready for family, but it doesn't mean the guy is ready.
Yes.
And I think for me, that's what I didn't know.
Yes.
I am thinking that we are all moving at the same pace.
Yes.
But it doesn't, there's no alignment.
Yeah.
And that's the one thing I've learned now. We could be in the same place right now, but is our future aligned?
Yes.
If it's not aligned, then it's a recipe for frustration
Yes.
at some point. So it wasn't ready, but I was ready. So I decided, I'm going to get this child.
Okay.
And then at the same time, I get my visa to go to America.
And yeah.
Yeah, I don't tell my dad, because one, I feel like I've let him down. It's going
You
to be a
didn't tell him about
disappointment.
going to the US or being pregnant?
Being pregnant.
So they didn't know.
No, I know my grandmother knew. I'm not quite sure if my mom knew. She might have known, and maybe we talked a little bit about it, or maybe through my sisters, or
Okay.
But I decide, you know what, I'm going to still pursue my education.
Okay.
I'm still going to go to America. Pregnancy is ugonjwa.
Yes. You handled it well.
Yeah, so I look at it like, okay, I'm not going to put my opportunity to go study abroad on hold just because I'm pregnant.
Okay.
I can still pursue my education. So I go ahead and I get my first child in the US.
Okay.
So I'm a new mom in a foreign land. I have 2 very good friends, but I don't have any family.
Wait.
And so that was challenging. That was my motherhood journey. And I had no idea what I was doing.
Yeah.
I don't know how to be a mom.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do with this child. And I was depressed a little bit. They talk about postpartum depression.
Yes.
You get this child, you're young. All your friends are going out clubbing. They have boyfriends. They're going on. They're still young. They're enjoying
Yes.
life. You're stuck in the house with this baby.
Yes.
And this baby is crying.
Yes.
You're not mature enough to even handle that.
Yes.
So I had to grow up real quickly, but I did get some help.
Yes.
So that's how my motherhood starts with my first child.
Yeah.
Very rocky.
It must have been.
Very rocky. I have no idea what I'm doing. But
I remember you telling me the story of how you're not even breastfeeding and you're thinking you're breastfeeding.
My son was 7 days.
Yeah.
7 days older.
Yeah.
We've gone home after giving birth. And even the way I give birth, I've just gone to the hospital for checkup.
What?
And they said, no, you're not going home.
The baby is coming.
The baby has to come out today.
Oh my God.
Because I was all baby, no fluids.
Oh.
So they say, this is risky. How have you been walking around with this? You have no fluid at all.
Oh my God.
So they tell me you can't go home. But that's the night of my baby shower. So I miss my baby shower.
You go get the baby.
I go get the baby.
Wow.
So it's just God how everything happens. And, so I'm here, I'm thinking the baby is breastfeeding and the baby is not. The baby turns blue. We called 911 and the baby is rushed to the hospital and they say this baby is dehydrated.
Oh my God.
This baby has not been eating. I'm like, what do you mean? I was breastfeeding. Girl, I was not breastfeeding.
Nothing was coming out.
Yeah, like I didn't have a lot of milk. I don't even think I had really milk. I had, because the milk has to be stimulated, and I had a C-section. I wasn't really eating right. I was very frustrated. I was just in a very, very dark place. There was nobody akukupatia supu, akupatia, like the people I'm living with, they're doing their very best, but they can only do so much.
Yeah, and they're busy also.
Everyone is busy.
Everyone is trying to do
Everyone is so busy. They have good intentions, but sometimes the time.
Yeah.
So anyway, that journey starts, and the kid got dehydrated. We stayed at the hospital maybe a week or two. Then we come back home. Then now I'm a single mom.
Yeah.
So that's parenting as a single mom.
Yes.
So my thing is, I had said, if I give birth to this kid in Kenya, then maybe they can have an English name. But if I give back to this kid in the US, I'm going to make sure I give them a Swahili name.
Okay.
So I end up giving my son a Swahili name.
Okay. You called him?
Yeah. Blessings.
Wow, that is so nice.
Yeah. So I just kind of navigate there as a single mom a little bit. Then in my head, I want to instill the African culture in my child. And that worked.
Okay.
Until my kids were about 13, 14.
Okay.
And then I have two now, right? Then I had to be more open-minded. Yes, I might want to instill the African culture to my children, but we're in America.
Yeah, they live there.
They live there.
They're Americans, actually.
Yeah, so I can't really try what worked here or what might work here does not necessarily work over there.
Exactly.
So I had to make sure I'm more open to listening to them. Like even asking them, do you have friends? How are things going on with your friends? Supporting their friendships and, just loving them the way I should love them or the way they want to be loved.
Yeah.
And supporting them. So, but anyway, I instilled, the basic foundation is instilled on my children.
Yeah.
Like the kindness, respect, compassion. Those ones are instilled. But there are things like, maybe where I want to go to school or what kind of friends I'm having. I can just advise.
Yeah.
Maybe don't go this direction. And then I step back and say, make your decision now. Even me, I stumbled and failed a couple of times.
Exactly.
Yeah, but coming from a single mom, now I'm married.
Yes.
So now in my head, I'm like, okay, this is perfect. I always wanted my son to grow with a father figure.
Yes.
And some of it, to be honest, is the pressure from the community. Like, oh, why you not married?
Yeah.
So I feel like as much as I had good in my marriage, I was married for 15 years, getting into it was more from the society pressure.
You wanted
why
to
you're not
fit.
married? I want to fit in, like, you're complete when you're married. But are you really? You're complete the way you are.
Yeah.
You don't
Did you feel like that? Sometimes people feel like that. Did you feel like you needed to be complete?
At that point, with what the society expects from me and also the pressure I put on myself.
Yeah.
Like I want to get married. So it's like the first person who says they want to marry you, you say yes.
Okay.
So you're like, finally somebody, it's like you're waiting someone to choose you.
Yeah.
And that's so backwards. You need to choose yourself.
That's how you feel now when you're out of it.
Yes, and even with the maturity and the growth
That
and getting
you
to
have
know
gained.
who I am.
Yeah.
Like I can't say in my 20s, I didn't know who I was. I didn't know, my self-worth really. It was more of someone else choosing me. Then now I know I'm valid.
Exactly.
But that's not true.
True.
You're enough just the way you are.
Yeah.
You validate yourself. And if someone else validates you, that's a bonus.
It's true.
That's a bonus.
It begins with you.
It begins with you. Who are you? Are you giving yourself words of affirmation?
Yes.
Are you looking at yourself in the mirror? Are you happy with who God created you to be?
Yes.
You have to start with yourself. But back then, I did not.
Yeah.
You know, as much as my dad gave me affirmations growing up, I think there was a part of me that felt like a boy. Getting it from a boy, maybe it's more valid. Or maybe, you know, now my dad has given me all this love and all this validation, but I want more. So I get married, and now we are a blended family.
Yes. How
Different
was it?
cultures.
Blended family in America.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to talk a lot about blended families.
Yeah.
I'm in one.
Yeah.
How was that?
Well, for me, because like my ex-husband, we didn't live with his kids.
Okay. Oh, he came in also with kids.
Yeah, but
Okay.
we didn't live with his kids. But he was coming from a different culture
Okay.
than I was coming in from.
Okay.
You know, so I'm coming in with the American culture. He's coming in with the I'm coming with the African culture.
African culture.
He's coming in with the American culture. So they can be a little bit different.
Yeah.
So how are we going to raise this child?
Yes.
Is it the African way?
Yeah.
Or is it the American way?
Yeah.
You know.
So you have your baby, and then you have your son, and then he has
his
children.
kids. Yeah.
How did it play out? How does blended work there?
Well,
Or how did it work for you?
financially, he's supporting his children. We
Okay.
are not living with them.
Okay.
But he's financially supporting
Supporting them
So
from-
it's still, there's still an input from him.
Okay.
And it's affecting our finances in our home. Because there's a chunk of his paycheck that has to go to his
The other
children.
family.
Yeah. So even though they're not there physically, financially, we can feel it.
You can feel them.
Yes, yes.
And do they come to be with you for some time?
No, they never really lived with us. You know,
Okay.
they visited, you know, here and there.
Okay.
But I was not that involved in it.
In their
And
lives, yeah.
I was not. And I think that's something he chose.
Okay.
You know, it's like those were his decisions.
Okay.
It wasn't more of I don't want them in my life, but that was a decision he made for
Okay.
whatever, you know. And I respected that.
Okay.
Yeah, so we now have to decide how we're going to raise this son, because now we have my son.
Yes.
And for me, I feel like I made it very clear to my ex-husband, you found me with this child.
Yes.
There's no way you can love me if you don't accept my child.
Yes.
That was from the get-go.
Okay.
If we're a package,
Yeah.
right?
You
And
came in as a package.
We came in as a package. And if this is too much, then maybe we don't need to be together.
Okay.
And I think that sets the foundation of how this marriage is going to be. Because, you know, just letting him know that you cannot love me and not love my child. You know, he's an extension of me.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so we struggle a little bit with parenting and how Americans parent and how I parent. But at some point, we kind of get the hang of it. Not
Okay.
perfect, but the hang of it.
Okay.
And we get another child,
Yeah.
a second son. So
Yes.
now we have two sons.
Yeah.
And I can say getting my second son was a little bit easier because this time, you know, I'm married, you know,
Yeah.
now I have the prize, you know, like in our heads, we are, the narrative we are told.
You're a wife.
Like you're a wife, that's the prize. Is it really the prize?
I don't know. Tell me. Yeah.
I think you yourself, you're the prize. You don't need to.
I like that.
Yeah, you don't need someone else to choose you. You choose yourself first.
Yeah.
You're the prize.
Yeah.
And if you partner with someone else, you only make it better
Yeah.
because you're partners. One person does not feel like they're better than the other one. Oh, I chose you and you better feel like I chose you.
Yeah.
That's not partnership. You know, we choose each other.
Sure.
And we want to be with each other. And we build each other. And,
Yeah.
you know, we support each other. It's partnership.
True.
Yeah, but, you know, in my 20s, that's not what I'm thinking, right?
Yes. Yes, I agree.
Yeah, so we raised these two boys and we raised them in church. You know, we are
That's good.
taking the kids to church on Sundays and they're involved in church activities. My ex-husband was very strict with the boys.
Okay.
He was very strict. And I at first I struggled with
Okay.
seeing him disciplining the kids. But a very wise woman gave me good advice. And he said to me, if you are struggling seeing him discipline your children, maybe you should walk away and come back when he's done.
Okay.
Because you cannot teach a boy how to be a grown man.
Yeah. What kind of disciplining?
Like stop doing, maybe raising his voice in a way I didn't like.
Okay.
So we had to talk about those later.
Okay.
Like, like right now, I cannot be around people who raise their voices. I don't like it. It's not even on kids.
On
even,
anybody.
Even on me. You can't raise your voice on me. I will remove myself from that, So things like those. So we have some misalignment in raising the kids. But we struggle through it. You want to stay married, you're protecting your family. I always say when you're married, I'm your lawyer, you're my lawyer.
It's true.
I never said anything to my kids or any outsider, anything that's negative about my ex-husband.
Yeah.
Even now I don't really, I just talked about our journey.
Yeah.
I feel like when you're married, you're a team.
Yes.
And out there, I'm your lawyer.
Yeah.
I speak well about you and I defend you.
Yeah.
And you do the same.
Yeah.
Then when we get in the house, then maybe we can talk about, be real. Hey, I didn't like that or whatever, but I'm not calling 10 of my friends discussing my marriage.
Yeah.
Or, parenting
It
in
won't
my
help.
home. No, I think it loses respect for your spouse.
Yeah.
Because now when your friends and your family, they see him,
And you're
there's no
always
respect.
together anyway. You have
Yeah,
kids.
and I also feel like if you're talking like that about your spouse or your partner, he's a reflection of you.
Yeah.
You're talking about yourself.
Yeah.
So I've never really, I didn't see that at home, and it's not something I've ever done. So even when you're having all these parenting, misalignments, I'm just trying to make it work at home and, just navigating the two of us and trying to make it work.
Yeah.
But we raised the kids 15 years, and the kids, I feel like even though my ex-husband was strict, I feel like that foundation right there kept my children out of trouble.
Yeah.
Like our children, they've not been in jail. They are not, they're having children. They're not, they're still young adults. They're still making mistakes here and there, but they're learning. Bless you. But that's learning, you have to make your own mistakes and you have to learn and grow. I have my share of mistakes as a young adult.
Yeah.
So now I get divorced.
Yes.
So now I'm back again where I started as a single mom.
Oh my God. It's been a circle.
It's really been a circle.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now, I'm a single mom in a different space.
Yes.
I've gotten my foot in my foundation. I have my career going.
Yeah.
I have networks.
Yes.
Build communities in the U.S. I'm not alone.
Yes.
I get a lot of support from my ex-husband's mom.
Okay.
I call her my bonus mom.
Yeah.
She's very involved in my life up to today.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. We spend a lot of time together.
Okay.
She spends time with my children.
Okay.
So now I go back to being a single mom again. But this time, I'm more knowledgeable.
Yeah.
I'm more mature. I have, again, the network. So that has been good. But also, my children are more grown now.
Yes.
So now we can have conversations.
Yes.
And say, this is not good for
They're
you,
young
but I'll
adults.
let you make the decision for yourself. So I give advice.
Yes.
And I let them make the decisions.
Yeah.
Because
That's amazing.
Yes. I'm like, I trust your decision. And it might not be a good one. They might end up falling.
Yes.
That's how they learn.
Yeah, they learn because they
That's
learn
how
through
they
their
learn.
mistakes.
I don't have to hold their hand the whole time.
Yeah.
I'll just say, maybe think about this instead. They're young men.
Yeah.
Think about this instead. And sometimes they'll take my advice. Sometimes they don't.
Exactly.
But I've also learned to be okay stepping back.
And allowing them to blossom.
Allowing them to blossom, to learn from their mistakes, and support them like that. Like when my son said he wants to go to Japan, okay, I'm going to support you.
Excellent.
Trust them that the foundation we gave them was really good and they're going to make good decisions. And if they don't, they'll learn from it.
Well done.
And they will, they'll grow. So I allow them to be who they are. Sometimes it's difficult for me as a mom.
Yeah.
Because you can feel not needed.
Yeah. Especially now because they're now young adults. They're going to
Yeah.
go and start having girlfriends. They're already having, and they're moving forward. But you're still their mom.
Yeah. So I let them know I am 100% available to them.
Yeah.
When they need me.
Yeah.
But now that they're older, I cannot really be in every detail of their life.
No, you can't.
But I tell them, I'm here.
Yeah, when you're needed.
When you wanna, anything you wanna talk about, I'm your mom. To me, you're still a little baby.
Yeah, just like how you are to your
my
mommy.
mom. Yeah, just
Good.
the same I am, the same way I am to my mom. But it's different challenging. And sometimes, like next year, my one son, he finishes his master's, he's planning to move out,
of the
get his
house.
own place. My other son is in Japan. And then now it's just me. So there's like a little bit of void, you miss your children.
Exactly. You miss how you are just there, all of you.
Yeah, you miss the full house.
I love that.
Yeah.
But anyway, you've done well.
Thank you.
Give yourself a pat on the back.
Thank you.
You've done so well. I think it's not an ordinary story. Like to go to the US when you're with an advanced pregnancy, to overcome all that, get married, leave the marriage, come back, and now look at your life now. This is your new baby. Yeah. So I just want us to quickly talk about your book.
Yes.
Congratulations on writing your debut. Yeah. Of course, once you write one book, you're going to write more.
I
you will
know.
write many more.
Yes.
And I love how you've been traveling.
Yes.
You're living it, girl.
Yes. God has been good.
You've been on tour.
Yes.
Can we just say you've been on tour with this book?
I have been on tour I was in Japan earlier this year. And then while I was there, I decided to go. Taiwan is like neighboring country. And I got an opportunity to speak to this club.
Book club.
It's not really, the people who speak different languages, they speak like 15 languages.
Okay.
And I got an opportunity to speak to them about my book. Some of them were English speaking, so I got a space.
That's in Taiwan.
That was in Taiwan.
Okay.
So I'm very, very grateful, like I get opportunities, even to be here with you.
Yeah.
To speak about my book.
So you've been to Japan, Taiwan, Kenya.
I was in Mexico.
Oh,
I was
you're in Mexico
Norway,
as well.
And I just came from Belize.
Oh,
yes,
tell us about Belize.
Belize is beautiful.
I saw you there doing the call from Belize.
Oh, yeah. I got an opportunity with Citizen Diaspora Connect.
Yes.
Is it Connect Diaspora or Diaspora Connect? Diaspora Connect. And I did an interview in Belize. Belize was beautiful. Yeah. Oh my God, the waterfalls there.
And now you've been into all the studios of this country.
You've
stopped by literally everywhere.
The opportunities, I'm very grateful. But opportunity has to meet preparedness.
Yeah.
So, if an opportunity comes and if you're not prepared, then what
done.
are you going to do? So always being prepared.
Yeah.
And also there's a book I need to mention. It's called Who Not How.
Okay.
It's a really good book. Like if you can't pick it up,
Okay.
It tells you like if you want to achieve a goal, don't ask yourself, how am I going to do it?
Yeah.
Because you might not know how. Like I want to market my book in Kenya.
Yes.
I don't know how. I live in Delaware.
Yes.
Instead, ask myself, who can help me market my book and give me visibility?
Yeah.
I find those people, we work together, and I end up achieving my goal.
Yeah, and you've done very, very well with that.
So good networks. I am big on networking, connecting, and meaningful relationship. I invest a lot in my relationships.
You've done very well.
Thank you.
I think this is your almost the 10th interview, right?
Yes.
In a week?
Yes.
Girl, you're on fire. What are the 2-3 things that we can pick up from this book?
Oh, this book, this book has stories, stories that are relatable. It shows growth.
Yes.
And it gives us permission to start again.
Yes.
To rediscover ourselves.
Yeah.
It is more of a mirror. It allows us to pause, look at our own lives, and ask ourselves, what season are you in?
Yes.
Is it a good season? And remind us that even if this is maybe a season that's not so good, You know, we have, as long as we are waking up,
Yes.
we have another chance to make sure we're in a
love
good
that.
season. You know, pouring into our self-growth, making sure we're in a good headspace.
Yes.
And if we are not, are we seeking help? Are we doing therapy? Are we talking to people to help us to be in a good space?
Yeah.
Are we in good environment? What experiences do we have?
Yes.
You know, so like if you see the cover of the book,
Yes.
this right here is the tree, right? This is like winter.
Oh, okay.
So this cover here, this is like the whole story of the book.
Okay.
So this is me and this is winter.
Okay.
This right here is symbolizing the hard times, the survival, the struggle. I'm a new mom in a new country. I don't know the laws of the land. I don't know the culture. I'm trying to fit in. I'm doing very, very hard jobs. I don't have my corporate job yet.
Yes.
You know, selling.
You told me you
things.
scrubbed floors.
I did.
Oh.
I did. And I did it proudly because that's
Yeah.
where I was at that time.
Yeah.
I was a nanny. I was taking care of 3 kids, 3
Yes.
children, very
Yeah.
little pay.
Yeah.
But so this is me here, trying to find myself and struggling and trying to get my foot. Right here, my self-esteem is very low. I don't know who I am. I'm just trying to find myself and to fit in. But most of the time, I'm just squeezing in spaces I don't fit in.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm trying to take a square and put in a circle.
Oh my God.
But I don't know any better.
Yes.
You know, I don't know. I'm in survival mode, but I don't know. You know, I'm
Yeah.
just... And let me just speak on mentors, because mentoring
Yes.
is very important to me. I feel like some of my struggles here were because I didn't have mentors.
Yeah.
I didn't have like a safe space. I didn't have an aunt who I can talk to and tell them what's really going on in my life and give me good advice. I had mom, but you know, growing up in our house, there are things we never talked about.
Yeah.
Like my mom never sat us down and talked us about sex. So whatever boy you met and they tell you this is what it is, you believed it. Or whatever friend, you believed it.
Yes.
Now it's different with my children. There's nothing we don't talk about.
That's good.
So that's here. But we also have good seasons.
Oh, yeah.
The green.
Yes.
Here, I've gotten my corporate job. You know,
Yeah.
I'm married. I
Yeah.
feel like I'm complete.
Yes.
You know, I have my 2 boys.
Yeah.
You know, my first and my last.
Yes.
You know, I have some money. You know, I am just... I'm finding who I am. I'm finding my joy. You know, I'm going for Zumba. I'm dancing. I'm going back to who I was.
Yes.
And it's so funny. My mom, when I was young, I'm telling you, your mother knows you more than you know yourself.
Yes, of course. They do.
You know, my mom used to tell me, because I love to talk and I love people.
Yeah.
When I was young, she used to say, Mutanu is my middle name. Mutanu ewailo dokuma KTN.
Okay.
She used to tell me I need to be like a news anchor,
Oh,
you know, or a
wow.
presenter.
Look at you now.
I know.
It's happening in your 40s.
I know. And now I'm recording all this
your
stuff.
new chapter.
And then she was watching me on this morning with the interview I had on TV, and she was like, you know, this is what I saw.
Oh, those days.
And it
It's
has
been
come-
sleeping through
CPAs and, you know, me chasing my numbers
I
and, you know, but
know.
imekuja full circle.
Oh,
you know?
amazing.
Yeah, but that's discover. But what were we talking about? The
Yes,
book
and we're
club?
saying the seasons of me
Seasons
is a
of me.
full circle.
Yes.
From the struggles to now thriving
Finding yourself.
and blossoming and finding yourself.
Yeah.
And as you said in the intro, which I loved, is that
Yes.
at least for the ones finding their way and those brave enough to begin again, may you see yourself in these pages and may they remind you there's no shame in becoming and no deadline on blooming. I love that.
Yes.
Unasikia Mary? There's no
Yes.
deadline.
There's no deadline.
You get, there's no time that you
deadline.
can't start to become.
You can start again so many. I've had to start all over again so many times in my life.
Yeah.
But such is life.
Such is life. And we
Such is
give up.
life.
Sometimes we feel like life is hard, but you have to go down and you have to come back up.
You have to
Yeah.
come back.
And
Just don't give
let's
up on
celebrate
yourself.
all the seasons.
Yes, and
Yeah.
don't give up on yourself. You know, the one thing I think I believe in myself so much.
Yeah.
You know, everything I do, I give it 110.
Yeah.
I have so much confidence. My dad instilled confidence by words of affirmation when we were still very young. So saa zingine najiamini tu sana.
Good girl, and we can feel it.
But I work hard.
Yeah,
I really work hard. Nothing was
Exactly.
just handed to me.
To you,
Integrity is important. Work ethics is important. So the same things my dad instilled in me, I make sure I instill in my boys.
Yeah.
And I walk through this life with my word means something. It's just not noise. Like being a person of your word is key. Like let your words align with your actions.
Yeah. I want you to give your parting shot.
My parting shot?
Yes.
What
would you tell a girl out there, a young mom out there, someone who's is 7 months pregnant, na umeachwa?
Wow.
What would you tell them?
I would tell them it is not the end of the world.
Thank you.
Just because you are in this space and this season right now, it doesn't mean that's where you're going to be next year, next month. No. You just have to keep on believing yourself, work hard, and just put your best foot out there. And remember, you're enough. Just because your boyfriend has left you, in fact, he didn't leave you. He freed you. So
I like that.
Yeah, so you can meet somebody else who really values you and who wants to be with you.
Yeah.
And remember that it's not about someone choosing you. You have to choose them too.
Yeah.
You have to vet people.
I love that.
You have to vet people. The people you bring inside your life and they either elevate you or they break you.
True.
You have to be very selective.
Yeah.
But just because you're pregnant, your boyfriend has left you, or maybe your marriage has come to an end.
Yes.
It does not mean you're less than.
No.
It does not mean you're not lovable.
Yeah.
It just means you need to wake up every morning and give yourself words of affirmation.
Yeah.
Remind yourself you're enough,
Yes.
you're beautiful, you can
Yeah.
still succeed.
Yes.
And this is just a season.
I love
a
that.
new season is coming up.
I love
So
that.
don't give up. You're beautiful just the way you are.
You're gorgeous. You're
Yeah,
fabulous.
You're gorgeous. You're
Look at Joy.
fabulous.
Look at Jey.
Yes.
Girl, you're fabulous. You're gorgeous.
Yes.
You have risen up.
Yes.
You're thriving.
you.
You're an author. You
Yeah.
have your dollars. You have your hot job. You have your 2 boys.
Yes.
Women, we can rise again.
We can rise again.
We can rise again.
We can begin again.
We can begin again.
It is not late. Yeah.
It's not late.
It's not late.
Even if you're 50, even if you're 60.
Yeah.
And by the way, I always say, it's a chance to love again.
Listen.
It's also a chance to meet another
There's
person.
8 billion people in this world.
Oh, hello.
Why would you feel like because it didn't work with this one person that it's... I believe in love. Love is a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
And my
And
desire
girl,
is
the way you're going, you're going to be picked
I'm gonna
up.
meet my
You're
my
meeting-
romantic best friend
you're
soon. Eh?
meeting
To
him.
manifest.
By the next time you're going to Mexico, there will be 2 of you.
To na
I believe you're
manifest,
meeting
eh?
love. And I am also a believer in love.
Love is a beautiful
love is a
thing, eh?
beautiful thing.
With the
Let's
right
believe
person.
in love, with the person who loves you back, you know. So we just keep loving.
Yeah.
And give love a chance.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
please, if you're out there and you're in a difficult season, that's not it. There's better seasons coming.
Yeah.
There's better. You have to
Yeah.
believe in yourself. You
Yeah.
can't give up on yourself.
Yeah.
Eh?
Wow.
Just work hard, believe in yourself, and words of affirmation.
Yes.
Do you know? Let me tell you, real quick. I had a breakup last year, and it was difficult. Every morning I was waking up, words of najiambia, words of affirmation. I went online, I found all these videos, and I'm repeating those things, telling myself.
It helps.
Man, before I knew it, I bounced back
You
to
bounced
myself.
back and you're
then
ready
I
to-
realized this person freed me.
Yeah.
Look, now I
I
can
love
go
your perspective. They free you to
They
meet
freed
another
me.
person.
They free. And you know what? After that, I had all the time to focus and finish
on
my
the
book.
book, yeah. And now in this tour, you're meeting another one. All right, so we had Joy.
Thank you.
Joyce Wambua Osborne. She likes to be called Jey.
Jey.
Miss Jey.
Miss Jey.
In studio today at
Yes.
HerSpace, talking to us about her book, Seasons of Me. We must have you back here.
Of course.
Maybe the next time we'll come back here and talk about, you're big on mental wellness for
Yes,
mothers and
I
also
am.
women out there.
Yeah.
We can talk about career and many, many other
there's
things.
so many
but I
topics.
believe this was useful. And we
Yes.
thank you so much for making the
course.
time.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, our audience, for always supporting us, for following. Please subscribe, like, share. Ensure your friend knows about this podcast.
Yes.
This is HerSpace. And until next time, bye-bye.